Good morning. Right, so we're going to the Burnley tip today. It's been a long time since we've been to this one, actually. I'm going to say mid-spring last year. And we're just going into it for the spring again, so it's going to be an easy, I think about 9 month, 10 month since we've been to this one. So hopefully we'll have a bit of luck. I don't think anybody's really digging this one anymore, if anybody even knows about it. I know a few people do. But yeah, it's a bit of a weird tip is this one. They bulldozed it all down back at hill to level it off and build a little plantation. So we're going to have a quick go in the top end, and if we can get down, we'll go onto the back hill and have a quick mooch round there, see what's occurring. But other than that, I'll bring you back on the first bottle. Right, so we're just putting holes in. We just had a little fine drop out just there. Let's get it up and see what it is. Well, I know what it is. It's a lovely bellink. Let me get my gloves on and I'll show you. Set you up there. There we go, look at that. Lovely lip. Pristine little bellink. Beautiful little thing. Nice. Colour of that. Stunning aqua, loads of bubbles. Nice and early, just how we like it. Right, let's crack on. Right, got a few bits to show you. Got to be quiet because the footpath just up there. I don't want to be able to know where I am. Not that I'm supposed to not be here, but it's I just don't want to be disturbed, that's all. Just want to crack on and have a little dig. Anyway, I've got a few bits to show you. I'll put you on front camera. We'll have a look. Right. So the first one is this little perfume bottle, white glass, plain. It's got a bit of colour to it, but it's not strictly white. There's no stopper. Kepler jar. That would have been a shame not to be taken. We've had a lovely coloured James Waddicker. Good colour of that, proper green. Aqua. The bellink. Little panel bottle. A tiny little good old backhouse Yorkshire relish. Two early panels. A lovely sheer neck. And a pair of glasses. Old style as well. Still got the lens in. Right. So we're just in this bank here. So we're just got to keep chipping it out. See what else comes out there. Right. Let's crack on. Right, so we're digging this bank. It's starting to get really, really sticky. Anyway, here's what we've had out. Fenian's fever cure, but it's white glass, so I won't take it. We've had a Woodward's Chemist. Tiny little Aqua teaspoons. All the Aqua glass that's coming out is all plain. Nice early bottles, but it's all not embossed. And the obligatory jam jar. So it looks like we're digging bulk today. We're getting bottles out, it's just not the ones we want. Anyway, I'm going to get down into this wet layer, see if there's anything under there. Started to pull out a few bits of broken beer bottles. But of all things, the John Smiths from Tadcaster. Hopefully there'll be a few local ones in here. Let's keep looking. Yeah, literally water everywhere. This isn't usually like this. There's like a big puddle here. and it's all, everything's just wet through. Not usually like this, usually a bit drier. So they've either had, the water table's still really high, or the pipes burst and it's just letting water in anywhere it can, which ain't good for me because I'm literally digging through like sludge, mud. It's like wet clay, it's horrible. Really heavy. The only find I've had so far is a Aqua fever cure. So I might have a wander down the back, because I know what they did is this field, without trying to show you too much, they flattened this field off and pushed it all down the back of the hill. Tried to turn it into some sort of like little plantation. It's not really took off that well, there's only a few shrubs and bushes in it. But you can see where these little streams have washed all this down that gully. And that runs off down into a big river further down the hill. So I don't know, I need to decide what to do now, because I'm not finding much up this end. Like I say, it's too wet. It'll be dry down there because there's no water coming in that way. It's a difficult choice. I've got about 10 bottles in bulk. I've got that lovely bell ink, beautiful bell ink. I might hang on to that. Right. I'm gonna have a drink and then we'll see what we're doing. I'll bring you back in a bit. Right then, so I've been to Wreck-It back end. River's too deep to cross. It kind of pools down there and then flows off down a bit of a crag. So I can't get across there, so I can't get that back end. I don't want to risk going through his field because it's open both sides. If I get spotted, I'm easily spotted with a shovel. It's all I've just finished off isn't producing much. So I'm going to head back over to my way and I'm going to have a little do on my tiny little farm tip. I've not been on there for a while. That's where I got that nice little Nelson cods and that Bromley's herb extracts. So I think that's what I'll do, and then we'll do 2 digs in one day, stitch them together, see what comes out. Right, I'll bring you back when I get there. See you in a bit. Right folks, sorry if I'm squinting, but that sun's really bright. In fact, let me do this. Right, so full transparency, I finished with that Burnley tip. I got back in the car, started raining, and as I've no wet weather gear, I went home. It was about 3 days till my next, sorry about my hand, I've no tripod either, I'll explain why. Yeah, be about another 3 days to my day off. Thought I'll go out, we'll have a big dig, finish this film off. Torrential rain. Woke up, everything were absolutely drenched, and it were really heavy, it were bouncing down. Noisy truck. So, back at work yesterday, well, I was off yesterday. Again, rain. Just coming home from work today. Absolutely beautiful. Half day, so I thought, seeing as I'm passing by, sorry, keep getting my thumb in shot. Seeing as I'm passing by, I'm only about half a mile off motorway to this little Apton tip, the one that we tell to dig a couple of weeks back. Now, I've been chatting to a guy who says just keep at it, there'll be stuff coming out. Just got to know where to dig. Anyway, it is only about 2 feet deep, so I spent afternoon digging through all that clay for out. So we're back on. This is how unprepared I am. I've literally got my boots and my shovel. I've no bag, I've no gloves, I've no tripod. So if we find anything, it's going in pockets. Right, I'm nearly at tip now anyway, so we'll put an hole down, Might only have an hour and a half left of daylight, but we'll see what we can get. I'll bring you back on next one. Right, so just getting through that capping into that clay layer. First bottle out, it's a little good old back house. Not even nicely embossed either though. You can barely read what it is. Yorkshire relish. Early one, drippy lip. But that won't be coming home. Right, let's get through this properly. Let's break through, see if there's anything at the bottom. Tell you what, it's a tough little roll is this tip. I know it's only shallow, but the capping's really heavy. And the base is really heavy. And there's only a really fine layer in between, but that's where all the bottles are at. I've just smashed a jam pot because I put so much pressure on shovel to get through the clay. It went through the clay into the ash and then straight through the bloody pot. Broke poison, doing the same thing. Needs a fork on here really, and I ain't got one. Got a little mother of pearl button and some weird little ceramic thing. Yeah. Oh, here we go, look. This is why you need that's not a bogey by the way, that's nose there. Yeah, this is why you need like proper tools. The sun's just got right in my eyes as well, so that's, I can't see anything at all. I'm literally digging blind with my head down. I don't know, might just have to be might just have to do with a few jam pots and a bell ink, I'm afraid. I'll give it another half hour, then I've really got to set off home. And we'll start the clean up. Might get a sunny one outside this week. Right, I'll see you then. Right, so I just had bottom of a cod. Alright, it's the same one I just added to my collection. The Blizzard's ginger beer, 6 ounce Burnley. And that's the crest there. I'll try and get it up to light for you. Yeah, I don't think you see much there. Mate. Hold it that way, that's a bit better. There you go. Horse's head, HB and a shield. Trademark ginger beer. Lovely bottles. Yeah, I've got a full one of these anyway, but that's a shame that could have had a second one. No worries. Let's crack on. Right. So we're done now. Sorry, try and get a bit. There we go. So we're done in that hole. I'm going to leave it open because I want to come back and I'm going to chase this all the way through this mound. That's where I was digging last time. All filled in. So I'm going to chase this right into there and then right back that way. Last find of the day. Tiny little bottle stopper. And the other bottle, the good holes, I'm just going to leave. I don't need it. Yeah. So join me on the clean up. I've got some other bottles to show you as well anyway. What I've just added to collection. Might as well get them on camera so you can all see. And I'll see you later. Right, people. Hey. Yeah, here we go. Clean up time. Right, so with that tiny little teaspoons bottle, nice early one. Lovely colour. It is just a teaspoons, but a really small little size. Probably go on the Etsy store, that one. We had the James Waddicker, but luckily, I don't know why I keep taking these to be fair, it's just a really common bottle. Can't get it clean for life in me. So, in the skip it goes. 2 really lovely panel bottles. Stunningly Aqua. Really nice. Slightly different colours as well. This one's a little bit darker. Really early made, but beautiful glass. It's cleaned up like brand new. If you remember this one, we took this one off that Apton tip. Right, linseed and squeals. Or is it squeals? Can't tell. Squeals, yeah. Burnley. JW Wright Burnley. 2 teeny tiny little good old back house. Yorkshire relish. Nice early necks on them. So them two will be a pair on the Etsy store. And then that stunning little bell ink. Beautiful that, really nice, full of air bubbles. Nice. Lovely little thing. And then just 2 stoneware pots. And stick around and we'll show you them ones I've just added to my collection as well. But yeah, for now, well, until I go in and film these bits, that's it till next week. There's a ton of seagulls flying over. I don't know if you can make all them out, I don't know where they're going. Flipping heck. They dare not poo on me. I'm going to get it right in I know, aren't I? Yeah, like I was saying, that's it till next week. Not the best dig, but sometimes that's just how it goes, I'm afraid. At least we had a few finds. The bell ink I'll probably keep on the shelf. And we'll get indoors now, and I'll show you them Burnley bottles that I've just added to the collection. We're back indoors. And these are the bottles. If you remember, I've just found a piece of this one. Blizzard's Superior Ginger Beer. Lovely trademark, little horse's head on. Burnley, little 6-ounce cod. That's immaculate, that one. Really nice bottle. A ginger beer. Morehouse's, classic ales, high class. I used to live near the Morehouse's factory as a child. You could smell the hops when they were brewing. And when they were swilling out the yard. Stunning. And it smelled beautiful. And just a little green, a little crown top, but look at the condition of that. Smith & Thomas, Burnley. Stunningly embossed, really nice, strong embossing. And a beautiful colour. So what I'm doing now, every time I get a Burnley bottle, I'm switching them out. Big Nelson one, Frank Cooper. But yeah, these are all Burnley, these ones. There you go. So they're all my Burnley masses with green and the Smith & Thomas in front. Bits and bobs. It's not a bad collection coming along now. I'll see you next week.